guys, welcome again to our channel. Time to talk with Markland. And as usual, we got a great power pack topic coming. And the topic is, when is the best time for a relationship? What you guys think? Like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell another friend, share the page, share the content. So we grow together. Yes, guys. So, for me, personally, the best time for a relationship is after marriage. However, millions of persons don't follow through with that godly principles. However, let's look on to another side, the physical side, because that side is both spiritually and spiritual and physical also. But look on the other side also. A lot of states age consent, or a lot of places age consent between 16 to 18. I don't know why they put 16, but anyway, that's a law in a lot of countries and also states, even in America and also Jamaica. Consented age 16 to 18. So 16 age of age 16 is still a child, because when there's a PTA meeting, they cannot represent themselves. So if you cannot represent yourself, a 16 age year-old will give consent to their own body, and you cannot represent your own self because you are now considered a minor. Ain't that contrary? Ain't that so contradicting? But guys, the law is the law. Also, guys, okay, fine. Age of consent 16 to 18. Say 17. 16, 17, right? 18 to some places. Say you give a consent and that girl get pregnant at 16. What do you call her? Maybe they're going to put it as statutory rape. Why? Because they say she's not consented to give birth. Ain't that crazy? Okay, fine. For example, they don't put a statutory rape and she said, okay, bear the child. Let's be real. We're looking at different angles now. We're playing around with information now, right? So for example, okay, it's okay, nobody go to jail, nobody get charged. She got pregnant, 16, 17, carried that child into the world. So by 17, she give birth, right? Oh, newborn baby swinging around the place. Her career being affected, right? All those money that their parents put into these schooling, wasted. For the most part. Instead of graduating with a nice PhD, the PhD graduate with a baby. Okay, for example, it's for the boy. All this money put in. Now he has to force to grow up fast because now he's become a daddy. Forced to grow up, look a job, find a job, more stress, more anxiety, more depression, more pressure. He is now a daddy. It's crazy, right? But guys, while there's so much adds to this consented age and what can happen, what as I said, the best time for a relationship is after marriage. Because in that way you'd have already learned a lot being through that single phase. You would have fight and hopefully get that career part off the ground. You'd have already mentally, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and also sexually developed. So you were able to take on more based on your maturity level. Think about it. That's weird, right? And guys, think about it. A father or mother sending their kids to school. Right? The kids, mess around with probably same age or whatever the age groups are. Something happened. right? And all those sacrifices that I would put into place for the future, for the career, and everything, that person get pregnant. That's a shift like this. Bing! Especially in the final year where preparation for different tests and all of these kind of, to move on to college. That's a big shift. And those shifts can affect an entire family. It can bring a family break. Because the parents sometimes, they don't know how to deal with it. Because they wasn't planning for it. And as a result, they are now grandparents and they're still parents. And they still have a minor. What will you do? That's some real drama, right? Some real drama and contrary and contradictive and confusing. All of the right? It's really a tough one. It's really tough, guys. It's really tough. But the sad truth about it is a lot of family have been through a situation like this. A lot of girls have been to a situation like this. Some of them make it up, have their kids, come back around, go back to school, finish themselves. Sometimes their family, their parents give them another chance, reinvested in them and the grandkids. So it's really tough. Life is very funny. But anyway, guys, it's not a joking matter, serious matter. But the real consented age is when you're mentally ready and at age. And you can make that conscious decision. And the real consented age is after marriage. That's a real consented age after marriage. But not everybody gonna let's be real again. Not everybody gonna wait until they put on a ring before they involve sexually. That's the honest truth. Let's face it. Not everybody gonna look on it on a spiritual level. People gonna wanna see what's going on the other side and explore. And that's just the honest truth. But it's tough. But like, share, comment. As I say, it's a very contrary. The situation can be very contrary. But leave your thoughts. Leave what you think. When is the best time for a relationship? Some people say the best time is, I even hear before that people say the best time for a relationship is in school, where both person can, while they're going to the different subjects, math subject, they're getting to know each other and they're building that understanding with each other, and after high school or after a career, they boop, bam, get married and start a family. Yes, it can happen too. That's a good way too. That's very interesting because you have stories to say, you can help out each other in school. But that's very wavering too because you're still young. Guys, life is unsure. This is a tough situation though. But guys, it's serious. Leave a comment. I'm just here provoking the thoughts a little bit. But it's a real serious situation. And I wouldn't want my kids to have no dropout because of a pregnancy. And nobody wants it, but it still happen. I've seen it happen in a lot of people's lives, a lot of families, unfortunately. But can't share. Guys, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell another friend. Nice topic. Tell me what you thought. Leave a feedback. Leave your honest, genuine feedback so we can discuss it together. Thanks, guys, for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And also, review anybody you got involved with. review that party very carefully, because relationship is not for the weak. It's a strong thing. You have to be strong. And you don't know what's gonna come either. That's the honest truth. You never know somebody until you know them. Sound weird, right? You never know somebody until you know them. Think about that. You never know somebody until you know them. I'm not even gonna add to that. You never know somebody until you know them. You know what? Let me add a little bit. You never know somebody until you know them. You really know somebody when you get into a relationship with somebody. In fact, you never know somebody totally either. Because you never know yourself in your entirety. Because you do surprise yourself sometimes. Think about it. So you never know somebody until you know them. Very thought-provoking. But yes, guys, serious matter though. But on a serious note, think about it. I made the right choice. A relationship is a serious thing. Guys, thanks for watching. Be blessed. And tell another friend. We'll see in another video. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Share this video. Bye-bye.